The floor is yours.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم علمه البيان and we have given him eloquence. Today I have decided to pick a topic that transcends cultures, barriers and beliefs: communication in Islam. Now for a moment, imagine 7th century Arabia, where a man emerges from the caves of Hira and he says, I have the final message of your Lord, of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that man is no one else but our holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
And he brings to us the book, the Holy Quran, that changes the course of history. And in order to do that, he needed to communicate not only with Allah, but also to the people of his time, to preach the message of the Allah. And this is how important communication in Islam is. Communication is a key principle in Islam. A fixed mindset will tell you communication is from one human to another human. But Islam says otherwise. Yes, communication is from one human to other human, but communication is also from a person to their Lord. Communication, it shapes our relationship with ourselves, people around us, and our relationship with the Almighty. Communication is used many times in Islam. In fact, it's emphasized so much that it's wajib for us to pray at least 5 times a day. And what is that if not conversing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Even our prophets, they've given us several du'as: dua for changing clothes, dua for eating, drinking, sleeping. What are these du'as if not communicating to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? In this era where technology tries to break our ethical boundaries and confuse our mindset, Islam provides us ethical principles to communicate effectively. Allah, in His all perfection, has prepared us for everything that comes to us in this world. And the key to that is the Ahlul Bayt and the Quran. Today, I am going to show you some techniques in the Holy Quran regarding communication. There is several. I've made handouts of 12. You can collect it from me. The judges have some. I'm going to discuss just a few due to time constraint. Allah, when He says, when you are talking about your parents, وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا. What does that mean? Talk with respectful words. This is found in Surah Al-Isra, verse 23. Talk with honor, respect them, be kind towards them. A prophet of Allah, Prophet Musa alayhi salam, when he went to the tyrant leader of his time, he makes a dua. We all know the dua, right? Let's recite it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri وَيَسِّرْ لِي أَمْرِي وَاحْلُلْ عُقْدَةً مِنْ لِسَانِي يَفْقَهُ قَوْلِي. He makes that dua, and what does Allah tell him? وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا لَيِّنًّا. What does that mean? Musa, talk to them in inviting words. Be humble towards them so they come towards the religion of Islam. And Allah tells us to use this when we are doing da'wah or we are doing tabligh towards the religion of Islam. Allah tells us to use qawlan layinna. But it's not only that. Allah also tells us in Surah Ahzab, qawlan sadida. What does that mean? Be straightforward to the point. And where do we use this? When we are dividing property. Allah says when you are doing division of property, use qawlan sadida. Be straightforward to the point. Do not beat around the bush. When we are dealing with women and children, Allah says, qawlan ma'rufa. Be polite, have a certain warmth towards them. In fact, Allah even says, when you want to propose to a woman, use qawlan ma'rufa. I have already started practicing. I hope the youths are practicing qawlan ma'rufa. Allah has given us a guide to everything. But He has also prepared us for the bad people, the hypocrites of this world. He tells us, when you face a hypocrite, qawlan baligha. What does that mean? Use words that will penetrate into their heart, that will make them think and realize. We can see that Allah has prepared us for everything in this world and given us several techniques. I just managed to discuss a few. Ultimately, communication in Islam is a sacred trust, a means to build bridges, heal wounds, and enlighten hearts. By embodying the values of integrity, compassion, and honesty in our interactions, we honor the essence of our faith and contribute to a world where understanding triumphs over ignorance and love transcends boundaries. Let us remember and realize that Islam is the way of life, and our Prophet and our Prophet and Ahlul Bayt and the Quran are the true guides. In this tapestry of humanity, communication is the thread that keeps all of us together. May we strive to be guided by the timeless wisdom of Islam and emulate the exemplary communication of our holy Prophet, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
The Prophet whose gentle words healed hearts and whose profound silence spoke volumes. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
But he has got the potential, in my opinion, to speak to a crowd and grab that attention.
I don't know what else to do and give you besides just stand up for you, because I'm very proud of you and your family.
Thank you so much.